Hey, this is Adam Torres, and I'm here to tell you that it has never been easier to start your very own podcast. At Mission Matters, our goal is to amplify stories that matter. That means we want to help you start your podcast because your story matters. We can do this in 3 different ways. 1, join our podcast school and take a free or paid course. 2, visit our resources page where we've already figured out what you need, such as where to host your podcast. Or 3, heck, we can even do everything for you through our podcast agency, including editing for cheaper than you can do in-house. Oh, and no contract, service is month to month. Get started by heading over to missionmatters.com and click on Start a Podcast. All right, now let's get into the show. Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Startup Garage Podcast, your source for all things startup. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Chrissa McFarlane on the line, and she's founder and CEO over at Patientory. Chrissa, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Adam.
All right, so excited to get into Patientory and what you're doing, but before we do that, I'd like to go a little bit further into your background. So how did you get started in your career and in business?
Absolutely, yeah. I started out in health IT consultant. Wore different hats in the healthcare industry. Then I went into the IT consultant side, which led me to be one of the early employees and started and built a telemedicine company. Which essentially, from that experience helped me to conceptualize Patientory today.
That's awesome. And I think that's a great transition. So let's just dive right into Patientory. So tell us a little bit more about your company, please.
Absolutely. So we are a digital healthcare company. We are focused on empowering our end users with actionable insights into their healthcare data. We are run on a health information exchange and storage system that is blockchain enabled, that today, can aggregate data from about 90% of the U.S. population health records.
So tell us where you're at with the company. I know you've been working on this for a long time. I believe you're in the middle of a raise right now and looking at some growth. I mean, tell us where you're at with the company overall.
Absolutely. So we started out before there was an industry actually for blockchain. Our company started with building out that network today, which is now live and running in the U.S. through strategic partnerships. It is governed by a crypto token, which monitors the storage and security access to the network and really accessing private health information. And then our company has both an enterprise and consumer D-app platform that runs on the network, which, we have finalized our tech, and we are, ran a couple of betas, and now we're raising a seed round. So this would be our first institutional seed round and really one of the first commercial products utilizing blockchain technology for the industry.
So how much are you looking to raise, and what do you plan to do with the money?
So this seed round, we're looking to raise 1.5. We're looking to, build up our marketing and business development resources, implementation resources to help with meet our pipeline customers, in order to start to scale and grow the company.
That's awesome. And so, how long do you think this round's going to go? I mean, give us a little bit more details because there's going to be some listeners right now that they want to follow up, they want to learn more because there's a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, executives, investors listen to this podcast. So, what is the best way that somebody can reach out and connect and really learn more about Patientory overall, and to see also if it makes sense to them to potentially become an investor?
Absolutely. You can definitely reach out to me directly. I'm on a number of social channels such as LinkedIn, Chrissa McFarlane, and Twitter at Chrissa Tamalia. You can also email me as well, or email our company at info@patientory.com to receive our white paper and business overview one-pager in regards to the opportunity. That would be the best way to reach out and to start a discussion.
That's awesome. I mean, this is exciting. I love what you're doing. I love that your background really matches what you're doing and the company overall, and it's exciting. And all the people, a lot of also startup founders listening to this, so a lot of people know like it's not easy to do and to pull off what you're doing. So congrats on that, and wishing you much more continued success with Patientory and everything that you're doing over there. So thanks again for coming on the show, and to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, leave a review in the Apple iTunes Store, and if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Startup Garage, definitely give us a subscribe there, but also leave us some comments on the video. Love to know what kind of projects and things that you're working on. And Chrissa, thanks again for coming on the show.
Thanks again, Adam. Looking forward to following up with you.